Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and of course we're in Dublin for the start of the 2016 Gumball 3000 rally from here in Ireland all the way through the UK, across Europe to Bucharest in Romania. It's a pretty epic route, lots of awesome stops along the way, and of course we're driving in the wonderful ABT RS6 Performance. As you know already probably, with 735 horsepower, we're going to have 4 people in the car, we've got lots of stuff to take with us, and it's going to be a pretty epic motorway mile cruncher, the ultimate sort of car I think for doing this kind of trip. So it's very kind of apt to allow me the use of the car for this adventure. Now a lot of you are probably wondering who's actually in the car with me, because of course when I go on these trips it's not just me. I need lots of help with all sorts of different things in order to be able to produce these videos, get the content out there, give stuff away when we get to the grids, and just keep it all tied together. So there's a little bit of a team to this, and that's one of the reasons why we're using this car. We've got 4 doors, everybody can jump in and out, so there's a lot of space in the car. If I come and give you a quick glimpse right now at the interior, you can see up front we've got all the comfort, the seats are lovely, Alcantara, with the ABT trim inside, carbon fibre. Here, I love that. 1 of 12. This is car number 1 out of the 12 cars being created for ABT's 120th anniversary. Ergo Team 120, with the Gumball stickers with all the sponsors, as you can see around the car. Shell, BetSafe, Marshall, JetSmarter, Christie's in case, delivered on time. All the new era, looking pretty cool. But then equally, the guys in the back can jump in and out, and obviously we've got a few things in here now, but there's a lot of space. It's going to be very comfortable, it's very easy, and we've got some good gear to help make this journey work very, very nicely. So like I mentioned, there are 4 of us. So who are these 4 guys? Well, we're joined by Joe, Ben, and Jason, and I'm going to go and find each one of them and find out a little bit more. First up then, we have got Joe.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Well, so Joe's here joining us. Well, no, I'll let you tell everyone. What's your role with the team? They don't want us to tell you.
This is my build-up.
This is your build-up. No pressure, no pressure. What's your role?
I am the wheelman.
The wheelman.
Yeah.
So you're in charge of?
I'm in charge of this beautiful ABT RS6. So I'm basically going to spend the most time behind the wheel out of all of us. Make sure the car's clean and in shape for the rally. Look after you guys.
Good. Well, yeah. I really, really appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to be chilled and relaxing and enjoying the time for once. Well, I might still drive on the start line, sorry.
No, absolutely, you can drive whenever you want. You're
so I suppose just to get into that a bit more, what's your sort of normal thing? What are you doing normally day to day?
So I run a London-based chauffeur company. Again, yeah, just in case you didn't know that was a car. So yeah, I drive, spend a lot of time in very nice cars driving around London.
Indeed, I mean, one of the things recently, Joe took me out to Rolls-Royce Ghost for the night, which was obviously an awful lot of fun.
I did.
Yeah, you get to drive a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Rolls-Royces and all sorts.
Absolutely.
So I suppose that should lead me on to, given that you get to drive all sorts of different cars, what is your favourite car?
My dream car, I guess, if you said 2 cars, it would be a GT4, Porsche GT4 like yours, and an RS6. And I'm not just saying that because we have an RS6. It is my dream, one of my dream cars. Yeah, I think.
And it's even better being the ABT RS6.
Well, exactly, absolutely. Yeah. Just in case 550 brake horsepower isn't enough.
They really don't want us to make a video right now. Yeah, so I mean, well, you're getting to drive the RS6 alone now, and then hopefully when we get home you can drive the GT4 at some point.
Absolutely.
Get the boxes ticked. So you yourself, what do you drive?
I'm lucky enough to own a BMW M2.
One of the first ones.
One of the first ones in the country. Yep. So yeah, that's a great car. Value for money. I love it. So.
Yeah. Well, obviously, as people know who are watching, we've just done a couple of weeks driving around Europe, and I had a good stint with the M2.
You did indeed.
And it is, for that sort of price point, it's a phenomenal car. Are you paddles?
I am paddles. Yeah.
Yeah, probably makes the most sense, but.
Yep.
Gosh, yeah, good car. Nice car to have. So we've got a proper driver driving us here.
Driving a
which
proper
is
car.
Absolutely fantastic. So it's your first Gumball, right?
First Gumball, yeah.
Probably a little bit excited.
I'm very excited. Yeah, I still can't believe I'm here. We drove up yesterday, and I'm still like in my own little sort of bubble, I guess.
Getting ready, feeling the atmosphere, just hanging out and seeing all the cars arriving and everything.
Yeah, and sort of the attention that Shmi gets is like, wow, I feel like a star, but I'm not, because it's all about him.
No, we're all together. We're all in this together. Everyone, this is Joe. When you see Joe, you want to get your selfies with Joe. And with the other guys, of course, as well. But we'll get to that. As I say, what's your what bit are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to? Is it the cars, the people, the stops, the places we're going?
That's a difficult question because I think the sounds of all the cars,
when we're all on the grid getting ready to go and everyone's just revving and there are crowds cheering, they'll have music playing on the tannoys and like some sort of MC thing going on. It's just going to be amazing. I'll get back to you. So.
Yeah, no, I think just a combination of everything. I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time driving that car, a lot of time with you guys, and just going through all the countries and all the various locations, the parties, everything. What is there not to like? I'm just looking forward to the Gumball, and I really appreciate you guys bringing me along for the journey.
It's absolutely brilliant to have you. I am looking forward to it. Thanks for driving with us.
No problem.
We'll go on to who we're going to go to next. Let's find Ben.
Let's go find Ben.
On it. Next up then, we're with Ben.
Hi YouTube.
So Ben and I have actually known each other for a long time. But let's get to that in a moment. I'm going to let you tell everyone what your role within the team is.
So I am the editor. As you well know, Tim's very capable of editing his own videos, but on trips like this and Geneva and Where's Shmee, it all gets a bit hectic. There's a lot to do, so I take over the editing process.
I'd say like second cameras, getting everything done together.
Yeah.
So we did a couple of things so far this year. Obviously we drove the California T down to the Geneva Motor Show.
Yeah, which was very fun.
Our first little outing for making videos. And then the Where's Shmee tour. So in at the deep end, some pretty cool cars and some fun trips. And now we're here on Gumball 3000. I think the previous trips have basically been a warm-up getting ready for this.
Training.
Training test.
Now the training wheels are off and it's getting serious.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have quite a lot of videos. The aim is for us to put out a lot of videos because Gumball 3000 is such a big event. So getting this all out as quickly as we can can do that quickly. Getting the work done, laptops out and stuff, wherever we are, in the car, whatever it is.
Yeah, so on the move and...
Just like Joe, this is also your first Gumball 3000.
It is. Very excited, a little bit nervous, not really knowing what to expect. I've seen a little bit of what goes on in the world of Shmee over the last few trips, but as you've said many times, I don't think anything's going to prepare me for this.
No, it's properly the deep end. And I guess we can go back a little bit here. So Ben and I actually went to school together. So back when we were like 16, 17, 18, and we were supposed to be studying for our exams and things, we used to sort of be following Gumball and talking about one day doing Gumball. Yeah. And now we're here doing Gumball together, so that's pretty sick if you ask me.
It's crazy. Back then it was a bit of a pipe dream, maybe we'll do it one day, and now here we are.
So I should rewind a bit. What do you do normally? Like, what's your day-to-day kind of thing?
So I would kind of say I'm a digital designer, which encompasses doing all sorts of video editing. I've done video editing for numerous different companies and different promotions and things. T-shirt design, logo design.
I was just about to say, so on the topic of t-shirt design, Ben is responsible for this fantastic Dublin to Bucharest rally tee that's available in the Shmee store, and we're going to be throwing them out. I think you need to throw some of them out as well when we get to the various checkpoints. But so I mean that's a pretty good reason for being part of this and helping being involved in the team. I should ask the same questions as Joe. What's your favourite car?
Oh, it's always a difficult one.
Yeah.
I have a super soft spot for the Ferrari F40. Because race car, obviously.
It's not a bad choice. A lot of people out there are big fans of the F40.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. And it was just always a favourite car when I was a child, and it still is now. I'm still in love with that car.
I don't know of one on this year's rally yet, but there might be. We'll see. And what do you drive yourself?
My daily drive is a BMW 123D, which you own.
Just like I used to have one of those. I used to have a 123D coupe.
So that's a very nice daily driver, 40 miles to the gallon, saves me a bit of cash. And then my fun car is a 1967 Ford Mustang, which I absolutely love. It's beautiful. It's not exactly fast, but it's just absolutely stunning, and it's a cruiser.
It's a cool car, and it's bright red.
And it's bright red. Yeah.
I've seen it a few times, of course, and it's very nice. So I think we're all set. It's good to have you on the team. First Gumball, just like Joe, and I think it's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one.
I know. I have to ask, what are you most excited about? Which part of this?
Well,
what if you had to pick one between the cars, the people, the stops, the experience? What are you?
That's so hard to pick. I'm really excited to go to Romania. I've never been there before, so I think the end is going to be an amazing finish to what I'm sure is going to be a wonderful trip. But I don't know if I can pick a favourite between meeting all the sort of incredible people, seeing what cars they've brung, and just the crowds and everything as well. Like when I was with you at Cars and Coffee, I wasn't prepared for the sort of reaction we were going to get, and I can only imagine it's going to be 10
thanks to those guys.
10 times as much.
Yeah, Gumball's pretty crazy. And just on the topic of cars, by the way, if you swing the camera right there, we're just casually sat right now next to a Ferrari F12 TDF. It's Gumball in a nutshell. There are some amazing cars around, and we're in store for something pretty special. So it's great to have you on board.
Thank
I'm
you very
looking forward
much.
to it. Thanks for coming.
Not at all.
And let's go find Jason.
Let's do it.
The fourth and final member of the team is here. We are joined by Jason.
What's up, guys? Good to see you again. I am in Dublin, and I'm so excited.
And I've interrupted you twice.
That's
which
okay.
is amazing. Is that how we roll?
We've done it enough times so that you speak on my behalf and I speak on your behalf. So
We've done this a few times. This is our fourth rally.
fourth rally.
Fourth, we've done the last three together from the R8 2013, 12C, GTR on the 12C 2014. Gosh, last year the Bentley N650S, then the 918, the Camaro.
Yep.
And we're back, Dublin to Bucharest, rally number 4.
I'm so excited. I literally just came in from Dubai. I'm ready for this. This is Gumball. I'm already on Gumball already, so let's just go. This is going to be amazing.
Like, straight in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped for this one.
This is, for me, like we were talking about it, it feels different. Lots of big teams have come back. There's a lot of energy, and it feels really, really good. And I'm really, really excited just for the fact that all our friends are back. Not one rally.
And obviously, you know, as I do, we're going through the UK. Edinburgh took us by big surprise 2 years ago when we got off that flight from New York and drove to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Poor. That blew up. Then coming back into London.
So good.
And then we've got driving around the roads of like Czech Republic, Hungary and Romania. And if that's anything like 2013 when we drove around Poland, Latvia, Lithuania, and that lot, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, that was
we had
incredible.
so much fun.
That was-
year, I just remember we were driving like through Poland and we'd get to like zebra crossings or roundabouts or everything. Everywhere you went, there were like crowds and there were like hands coming through the window. It was like, what's going on?
Pure fanfare, and it was our first rally. We didn't know what to expect, and the Eastern Europeans were so crazy on a different scale.
Yeah,
so
the support was way beyond anything.
this year is nuts. It's the best for me. It's going to be an amazing driving experience for the driving.
Yeah.
A crazy fans. And then London and Edinburgh for the biggest turnouts ever, which based upon last year. It's like the
And
best
it's Easter
of
weekend. So it's going to be big. Yeah. So I was about to ask which bit are you most looking forward to, but I think we've just sort of summed that up.
I think,
Edinburgh and London that day, the bank holiday Monday.
Yeah.
Except, fingers crossed, the traffic jam is not too disastrous.
I know.
That's the one bit I'm worried about.
London is a nightmare anyway, but hey, we're a Gumball and we're going to do Gumball lanes.
Gumball lanes. And we've got a German registered car.
Possibilities.
Away with stuff.
Oh,
In
man.
England. Anyway, maybe.
They will see.
So, I asked the other guys earlier a couple of other questions as well. So I think it's only right to kick off with the same ones.
Do it. I'm
to
ready.
Play. So, favourite car? What's your favourite car?
My favourite car is a Lamborghini Murcielago SV.
Really?
I'm old school.
Oddball choice.
I'm old school, and that
Well,
car.
Ben went F40.
Okay.
So Ben went more old school, but
It's something.
SV.
It's. I think when you ask about what a person's favourite car is, you go back to your childhood, and for me,
Okay. Yeah.
that I have such nostalgia towards that car. I've seen many Gumballers attempt.
Well, you weren't really a child when that came out. That was you were already in your 20s when that car came out.
Hey, I mean, yeah. I'm not as good as
It's all
Tim.
relative.
I'm not as good as Tim with my dates and cars, but I know that for me was the ultimate. The gear shifts, the rawness. I've heard. I haven't had the privilege of driving one yet, but I've heard they're very hard to drive, but fun to drive and rewarding. So one day.
A couple of manuals out there.
Yeah.
Couple. Not
That's the key. Manual.
a manual one.
Yeah.
Manual Mercy SV. Okay. Fair,
In matte
fair.
black.
In matte black.
Yeah, black on
He's
black.
got it down to the specifics. He knows.
Suicide it out. Amazing.
He's a man who knows what he wants. Black wheels.
Yeah.
Dark tints.
100%. 100% limo tints.
Sorted.
No one's seeing me.
Well, I can't really think what else I asked people, but I'm sure it will come up along the rally.
Yeah.
I'm excited. The team's all here.
I'm excited too. Let's do Gumball 3000 2016.
And there we have it, the team that is here on the rally in Dublin for the drive with Gumball 3000 2016 to Bucharest. Ben, Jason and Joe. There are of course other guys also helping out with this, so a big thanks to Mark, Seb, Joey and Natish, who are running the social media pages, Facebook, everything, getting all this stuff out, because as much fun as being here is, there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes to share this whole story with you guys. I love being here, I love doing Gumball, but also I love sharing it with you. So hopefully we're getting everything out and we're going to be covering this in a really quite exciting way. But that's a bit of a background to who's here and who's part of it with the guys and what they're up to, and a bit of a story, because this year I want to go a bit more into sort of what goes on behind the scenes and into Gumball, rather than just showing all the cars, more of the stories of some of the drivers. And where better to start than the team that we have that is going to be riding in comfort in the RS6. We've obviously got everything we need in the car. We'll be sharing the driving a little bit, but Joe mostly taking the wheel, I think. Although I'm, like I said, might steal the start line out of Dublin. But I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be one very comfortable, very good way for us to drive this year's Gumball 3000. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope in advance that you're going to enjoy the coverage we're able to produce on this year's adventure. I'll catch up with you again from the road. Cheers! They're filming the rally all the way from Dublin to Bucharest this year. It's taken us a while to get a custom design we have created for the rally, taking in elements of the different places.